I'm here with National Party leader Warren Truss. Warren, how have the Nationals gone in this campaign?
Well, we've had a really good election result. All of our sitting members have had substantial swings to them. We've won 2 more seats and 1 extra senator, so this has been a first-class result for the Nationals. All those who predicted our doom or said independents would take our seats away from them have been proved wrong yet again.
And there's talk of a hung parliament. How would that affect rural votes?
Well, I think one of the reasons why the Nationals have done so well, and in fact Labor have lost so many seats in the regions, is that country people believe they're not getting a fair share, that Labor's ignored them. Every single cabinet minister in the Labor government lived in the capital city, and so country people felt that they weren't being listened to, they weren't getting a fair share, and they let the ballot box know about it in this election.
Okay, and what concerns you about the rise of the Greens, particularly in the Senate?
Well, we're worried about a lot of the Greens' policies, their proposals for higher taxes. Farmers are worried about the impact of Greens' policies on intensive agriculture, use of fertilisers, chemicals, their determination to get rid of the diesel fuel rebate and the like. Those sorts of things would seriously increase the cost of food in Australia and, of course, making our agriculture uncompetitive with the rest of the world. But the Greens like to suggest that they are somehow or other the third political force in this country at the expense of the Nationals. Let me remind you that the Greens did not outpoll the Nationals in any seat that we contested. And in fact, the Nationals only ran in 25 seats, the Greens ran in 150 seats. And so whilst they got a small vote in every electorate, the Nationals have actually won 11 seats, and that's what really matters.
Okay, and finally, do you think young people should be optimistic about the state of Australian politics as they are right now?
Well, we're certainly going to go into something that's altogether new. There's no experience in our country in modern times of having a parliament where one side does not have a majority in the House of Representatives. So that's going to be challenging. It means we'll have to negotiate arrangements and make sure that there's a consensus about particular views. Now, some people like that idea, that one party doesn't get all the say the way they want to do it. But on the other hand, we do want a stable government, and we do want to be able to make important decisions so that our country can go forward. So I think the most important thing to come out of this election must be to find a way for us to have a stable government in the future. And that's going to be the challenge that the elected members of Parliament will face in the days ahead. I think we have an obligation to respect the will of the people. They've voted in a new team of members of Parliament, and we've got to try and make the new Parliament work.